Well, we're in Leigh doing the Waddle-on-Sea trail, our last day of hunting down the penguins. There are 5 in Old Leigh and more up there in the main town of Leigh. Bottom of this bridge is the first one, so I can already see it. Only because it's painted bright yellow on the back. I shall get the film when we get a little bit nearer to it. There it is, just off of the roundabout. This way. See, oh, there's got some fish on the back. There we go. Obviously been fishing. This makes sense. That's it, it's called. Got fishing. Like crab. Do like crab. There we go. I'll move it to one side so that the postcard going in at the side there. That's quite a nice one, isn't it? This one was created by Donna Newman. Got a fish in his pocket. There we go. And this is number 1. Day 3. Oh, we started it day with the proper number. Having already done 2 days of filming, so the earlier numbered penguins are all in the Leigh area, so the numbering system, if you're from Southend like me, it's always going to be thrown out. But yes, I like that one. So let's go and see if I can hunt down the other ones. It's the old Leigh boy here. Over there are these fishing boats that, or the copper boats as they are. Go and pick up all of the cockles. This is the trap, the little creek that goes out. And the Thames is over there, so I shall leave you here. I'll wait to see if we can get to the next one. Right, this is the old foundry. This used to be the intake gallery. But this is now the Hatch Coffee and Cocktails. And here is one big penguin. We're going to go and have a look at. Bear with me. Oh, there's a few people. Right, there's got a few less people around. Anyway, I said this is still waddle a lot. Made lots and lots, 10p's, 1p's, 2p's. Which is very clever. Oh, neat. I'm assuming the back will all be 2p's yet. That would be a sensible way of doing it. Very clever. So then you can say, well, actual points. A few 5p's there. Inside. And there's a 50p. Behind there, there's a 50p. It's a rock hopper fish with that. I think that's going to be from somewhere like Bumbria or something like that. That's how long that all appears. But there we go. Little 5p's on the beach. Yeah.
Excuse me, the king was to take away, but that's impressive. That's it.
It's a way of doing it, isn't it? Yeah. Saves me having to hold the thing. There we go.
Am I in the picture?
No, you're all right. You're safe. Just a penguin. Right, inside the hatch there are 4. This one here is by the Wesley Infant School. And this one here is by also the Wesley Junior School. That's done too. This is Golden Leigh. Oh, another school logo on. Yeah. That's quite a nice one. Alice, Expressions Theatre Arts. Very nice eyebrows there. Almost like a little red jacket. This one here is the King George School. This one's called Sparkles. Little faces on there. As I say, the backs can be difficult, but the sessions and trees and back. Very nice. I have a small little huddle of 4. They put little jewels on their head on that one. Oh, as it say there, it says, dance with your heart, your body will follow. I like the gold feet. There we go. These are in here by the old pier train that was rescued by, did take some decades back, painted up, put in the, what was foundry, and now is the hatch. So, there's the number 2 out there. We're going to go now and see if we can find the others. Oh, probably should have waited for the train to go by. There it is up there. But here we go. This I assume will be number 3. So let's move in. This is by the Strand Wharf, next to the Leigh Heritage Centre. Actually, this one's very pretty. Little wave on the front there with the seagulls. Very nice. This one's called Wild by Charlie Stafford. Very nice. Another wave on the back like itself. 2 waves forming a heart. Very nice. That's actually very colourful. I do like that one. What I need to do now, just going to move across here, and then you'll be able to see the postcards. Postcard of this one, it must be. And yes, there will be a postcard will go on the side there. Number 3, Wild. Yeah, I'm going to travel over this way, see if we can get to the next lot. Number 4 is outside the restaurant, the boatyard.
Photographing all of them.
I've only actually eaten here once. Very nice meal. So, yeah, this one's very cool. Gold paint, frill. That's that old sort of Venice styled mask. Actually a bit like the plague mask with the long snout. Nice little tunic. Almost sort of harlequin, and definitely a touch of Venice in this design of this one, which is called Harley Quinn. Yes, very clever. Harlequin. Harley Quinn. Created by Caris Hampton. Yes, I like this one. Look at the little frills around the bottom of the trousers. Yeah, that's all very nice. There you go. Look, look. Oh, look. Penguins dancing on the back of the jacket. There we go. What's that there? Oh, Daisy. There must be a postcard for this one. So we'll put it at the side there. There we go. Yeah, it's very nice. Very nice. As I say, outside the boatyard, which is very nice restaurant. I must eat here again actually. I have to do that. But this is the number 4. So we're going to head off over this way. And I'll come back to you when I've reached number 6. just before I move on to the next one, there, right, that's the penguin in all its glory. Front of the boatyard. So vehicles will be going this way. Right, I think I said number 6 when I was finished at the boatyard back there. So it's actually, it would be number 5. But I can see it here. Another train going through. This one's just by the sands. Now this one, when I saw the postcard of it, I rather liked it. This one's a pirate. And yes, with a parrot on its shoulder. Blue macaw. Little treasure map down the bottom there. This one is called Pirate Penguin, created by Joe Burrows, and as I said, number 5. Got my coloured feet. There's a little message in the bottle. Little crab. Little fish in his pocket. Oh, I do like the iron hat with the skull and crossbones on it. Very nice. Obviously the red and white striped shirt or cravat or see, a waistband. I do rather like parrot. I think that's rather nice. I like that. And your big skull and crossbones on the back. Head scarf. And down here you've got your octopus with the treasure, and obviously, as with all pirate maps and pirate things, X marks the spot. So nice little blue there. Sapphires are blue, are they? Ruby the red, aren't they? Jewellery not being my main thing, but yes, there we go. Tattoo of an anchor on its flipper. And as I say, this is the last one along this little stretch of the beach. An old Leigh, and the postcard would appear like the size here on the other side, this side, fitting. But I remember seeing the postcard for this one and being quite intrigued about seeing it, so I like this one. So now we have to turn to the car and make our way back up to Old Leigh. From Old Leigh up to Leigh town centre and see the rest of the penguins that are up there. So we'll leave Old Leigh for now. I'll rejoin you once we've got back to Leigh proper and find the penguins up there. Okay, we're in Leigh proper. We're in the Leigh Community Centre, so we're following the signs, penguins in the foyer. Almost missed that. There we go. Right. Oliver the Penguin by Kent Hill Junior School. I like the Viking on the front and a little giraffe up there, which is obviously called Oliver, I assume. Oh, this is a nice one. This is Bricky by Brick Club at Christchurch in Leigh. Very colourful. Makes sense really for the Bricky. Here we have Mr. Waddles by Jotman's Hall Primary School. Another nice one. Emperor Penguin. What have we got down here? Sub-Antarctic Islands. You've got King Penguin, Emperor Penguin. And of course there's an Emperor Penguin, a large one outside Victoria Railway Station in Southend on our first vlog on the Waddle. I do like this one, Mr. P. Cupper Penguin by Hallmark Admiral Court Luxury Care Home. Oh, I'm a bit peckish at the moment, so I could do with some biscuits. That's nice. That's painted toenails. Or the big claws, I suppose, yeah. I like the band across the head. as I say, with some of these waddles, these smaller huddles, I find that you can't get to the back of them, but that's not a problem. But these are nice, and there's 4 here. As I say, you have to come into the Leigh Community Centre, the council place. There we go. So we're going to move on now, see if we can find some of the larger ones. There's some more. There's quite a few huddles in Leigh at the moment. So we'll go from there. Here we go.
So I was just wondering, so have you seen the rubber duck?
Where's that? What's the oh?
Move along. See his feet.
Oh yeah.
I've got a close up.
There's a little rubber duck at the foot of Mr. Waddle's. Actually, quite a few of the penguins. In fact, there's a penguin on the seafront that's got its own painted rubber duck, which is in the second of the vlogs that we did. The one that went along the seafront. Yeah, it's nice. Right, we'll try again and head off into the town. Yeah, the little huddle that we've just seen is inside the Leigh Community Centre here, through those doors, and then off to the right round the corner. We're going to go head off up this way. Right, we're further along the road at the dressmaker, and here there are 4 in the window. This is Percy Pilgrim by Avenue Baptist Church. Nice blue eyes. It's painted as if it's under the sea. That's nice. And then you got this one, which is Frank from the Grove Wood Primary School. Very blue. There we go. Frank and Penguin, War Penguin. Winnie the oh yes, Harry Penguin and the Philosopher's Stone. Alice's Adventures in Penguin Land. All adaptations of book titles with Penguin in. And then you've got Lingo the Penguin, Chalk Hall Junior School. It's got different languages down the front. I'm obviously filming this through the window, so there's a lot of reflection, so bear with me on that one. But there we have. If we believe, we will achieve. And the last one here is Eddie from the Edwards Hall Primary School. Very blue. I assume that's the school badge. There's some palm prints on the bottom there, which I assume are from some of the students. I'm just going to very quickly go inside and film these. There we go. I'm glad we can see the reverse side of this one because it's very nice. As I say, there's more languages on the back here, or the same ones possibly, as I've still got the English one there. It's the logo on the bottom there. And this one here is carrying a backpack, Frank's book bag. There we go. There's all lots of little bits and pieces, and here we got some gold paint on the feet and tail of this one, which makes it look almost sandy or seabed. Seahorse there. There we go. There we go, that's the 4 in the window of the dressmaker's shop, and they're going to cross over the road to that building there and into the library. Right, this is the Leigh Library. There are some penguins in here. No, I don't know where. Very interesting. That didn't take me long. There we go. Baby Michael. St Michael's Church of England Prep School. That's in his school uniform. And then you've got Pengy Leigh North Street Primary School. Oh, this is nice. Looks like lots of little bits have been added on here. I wonder if all the children have done a little creature or a bird. It's been cut out and stuck onto the penguin shipping. Some fish. As you get down the bottom, there's other little bits and pieces. Starfish, crabs, more fish on the inside of that thing. Flipper, and again down this side. I like that one. That was lovely, and I assume there's more down the back, yes. And then there's Westboro, the Waddler, the Westboro School. That's a pair of water goggles there, and it's got its float ring. And again, I think the kids have been given little fish to colour in, and they've been stuck on. So if your child goes to the Westboro School, one of theirs may be here. That's a tiger type one there, I like that. And Westboro School round the cap. I like that. There we go. I think there's only 3 in here, so I'll do a quick check. What we got? The library, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Up there at the back. In the bay window, and out the back there is the one in the garden, which we're going to go catch next. So I say goodbye to these 3, and we'll walk outside. Right, we're in the gardens of the library. There's the library in the background. That's in the middle there is the window. We just did the filming through, and that's where the small huddle of 3 is inside. And this one is number 6. This one's called Wildflower Waddle. And this was created by Lucy Hebden. And I've got my glasses on, so that's bad. But this one is beautiful. Look at the flowers on that. A little bit of flower coming up through the middle. I do. I like this one a lot. This one is very, very colourful. Very beautiful. It looks out actually through that gap out onto the River Thames and across the flats. So that's nice. I have tried wherever possible not to show the app code because I feel that people should come and look at these and get the app codes themselves. Occasionally I've accidentally slipped one in. That's why I stop there. I don't go any lower because that little orange lump at the bottom is the app code. And there is obviously an app for this. And you can go around and collect the app numbers off of each one and collect them in the app, which is a nice little thing. And I've seen some people doing that. There's a couple here just before me doing that very thing with Wildflower Waddle here. But that's nice. I like that one. Yes, I think Lucy did a very, very good job of designing this one. So I like the eyes and the flowers. Absolutely delightful. Very nice and nicely located as well. There was an elephant here 2 years ago for the herd in the city, Havens Hospice charity statues. So it's nice that a penguin has come here and is with it as well. So, right, it's a very nice views from here actually. You go over here and you look down and there we go. Over there's where I go bird watching sometimes, and Old Lee's down the bottom there. That over there is Two Tree Island. And the last little look. There we go. Beautifully located. Right, time to move on to the next lot. This is the Reloved Havens Hospice shop. And here is number 10. You've got a waddle in the side of the window, which makes it difficult to pick it up, but we'll go inside. This is Heber by the University Centre, South Essex. That's pretty. Little creatures like. Quite sure what they are. Cats, possibly. Let's have a look. It's another one. Yes, it's got to be like a little cat upside down there. Little prints. I realised earlier when I was filming some of them that these have a picture of the penguin on the back, which is interesting. So I do quite like this one. Certain colour to it. Yellow and blues. And a lovely face. Very, very nice. Difficult to film because it's in the window and it's in a very short bit of road there with lots of people going by, but well, we've successful. So time to move on and find number 11. Here we are in the arcade. Fortunately there's not a lot of people around just at the moment, so we get the chance to film the penguin. It's very nice, all these. Beautiful. Orange and blue feet, and this is, try and avoid that number, this is Kai the Recycled Glass Penguin by Louise Trouslow. I haven't got your name right there, but you've done a superb job. That is beautiful. On the back there's a little diamond figure. Yeah, this is number 11. Over here, so postcard in the side. Very, very nice. Oh, this is the Broadway. And outside the front of this pub is number 12, I believe I'm up to now. This is actually only just across from the centre that we were in, just waiting for a moment to cross the road, which is now. I can get in a little bit nearer. There we go. Number 12, Captain P Penguin. There's a lot of them have got helmets or caps on, actually, if you go back through. Nice little penguin wings there, and that looks like Concorde there, which I like. Some smaller aircraft, but yeah, that's definitely Concorde. Look at the wings there, interesting. This one's by Sandra Russell, little pocket there. Yeah, I like that. Very nice. Very, very nice. There we go. This is BTMK Goodson, and they have the waddle in their shop window, or in their company window, across the doors. There we go. And they are main partners, so they have the penguins in their window. Very nice. Right, let's go back along here. This is the one I've been most looking forward to seeing. I love military history, and I love the poppy as a result of its connection with Armistice Day and World War I. But this is a particularly lovely one, and it's simply called Poppy, and it's by Alison Allen. This is number 13. This is very nice, and I like the postcard as well. There we go. I remember the postcard made it look a lot whiter, but it might be me. It might be my memory, but I do love this penguin. And I do like the ones where they've worked on the eyes. But isn't that lovely? Very nice. Well done, Alison. You've done a good job there. Oh yes, no, the back. I do like that a lot. That's up there in my top 5. Definitely up there in my top 5. Right, that's number 13. Now I've got to go and find number 14. Here we have number 14. This one is called Stalls Pass. That little penguin chick on the front. This one is outside Frank's. Little igloo. And there we have the mother and baby penguin. Well, obviously it could also be a father because both partners look after the chick for different periods of time. In fact, for a long time it's the father emperor penguins that look after the chicks while the mothers go off to get food for them. So I'm being sexist a bit there, so I think that may well be a male penguin. But another igloo, the Northern Lights, and the moon on the eye. Very nice. Right, number 14 by Poppy Clark. Interesting. I like that one. Right, here's number 15. Looks like a bit of a sort of penguin. Created by Don and Newman. Right, I'm not lying. That is the name. This one's just called Penguin. It's a bit. Ah, the chocolate bar. Oh, I'm slow today. This is the yes, this is the chocolate bar. That's clever, actually. And I love this. It's actually almost textiled. The silver of the inside of the penguin biscuit wrapper. Yeah, no. Oh, now that I've caught on, that's superb. That is superb. From a distance, I thought it was a boxer. That was its belt, but no, definitely that is your penguin bar. Very clever. Nice. Yeah, Donna's done a very clever thing with that one. Your penguin chocolate bar. A little bit, there we go. And well, we all remember penguin chocolate bars, and they're still around. Yeah, I used to love penguin. In the old days, much thicker chocolate in the middle, but I used to love them. I have to go into the church now for the next lot. This is the Lee Road Baptist Church, and there are 9 small penguins in a huddle in here. This one here is Lost at Sea by Thundersley Primary School, the Ladybirds class. This one here is Penny. Excuse my reflection, but I'm obviously filming through the window. This is by Hadley Infants and Nursery School. That very nice one there. Sandy Sunset by Prince Avenue Academy and Nursery. Right, I need to move because I've got a barrier here. A lot of badges on there. Pax, Kingston Primary School. It's painted with a proper penguin styled head. There's, I assume, is the school's motto on the bottom there, possibly, but there's, yes, aim high, be courageous, consider and respect others. It's in the middle as well. But look at all those badges and a nice tie. This one here has actually got a proper shirt on as well, not just a model. That's a proper shirt, but over the top. This one here is Snowy McChalkface. Very, oh right, yeah, Chalkwell Hall, Infant School. That kind of makes some sense. I will go inside and film them from the back a little bit, but it's very difficult through the glare of the window to get some of these. This is Percy the Pioneering Penguin, Rayleigh Primary School. And now anyone who knows my collected interests will know I love mermaids. Love mermaid postcards. This one here is Mermaids. That's what it's called, by Westcliff High School for Girls. They painted that lovely. That's very nice. And again, I've got another barrier here, so I'll just turn this off and I'll come back to you in a sec. That's the mermaid one I was just filming. I've got all the way around this barrier and I've got to this one, which is all kinds of weather. Fundersley Primary School, Robin's class. Now this one, the sign's fallen down, but I shall pick it up inside and I shall talk about that one in a bit. This one's got real feathers stuck on the cap, on the top of the head. There's a lot of recycling messages on this one. Lots of recycling. I'm going to go inside and I will pick that sign up and then give some credit to who's done this one here. Right, I picked up this one. This one here, you can see the real feathers there. Right, so this one is Eco Flipper by Darlinghurst Academy. Let's see if I can put that back. No, what I will do is I shall put it down here. They need to be able to read that one, I think. Right, okay. Here we have them on the inside. This is the Eco Flipper, Darlinghurst Academy, as I've just discovered. This one here is the All Kinds of Weather by the Fundersley Primary School, Robin's class, from the back. This one is the mermaid one, and there's another mermaid on the back as well. There we go. This one is Percy the Pioneering Penguin, and here, from here, you can see that that's an actual shirt on there. And here, oh, what more badges down the back of this one. This one looks like it's got hair. Some clockwork. And here you've got, this one's actually dated, there you go, look. 2025. And then on the last one on the corner, you've got a penguin and a stick man in an umbrella. But there we go. So this is the 9 that are here inside the church. Well, we finally reached the end of the trail with the number 16, where there are 2 number 16s. There's Darwin, as you can see here in the window of his Havey shop, and then there's the quirky, the one that everybody talks about. Have you seen the duck? Well, I have now, and there is Quacky Feet by Sarah Nash, which is obviously a penguin shaped like a duck. But let's go back to Darwin by the South Green Junior School. Very nice, I like that one. That's a nice one. So there we go. We're at the end of this 3rd vlog, and we have now seen all of the penguins. So I hope you've enjoyed this tour, and hope you've enjoyed seeing not only the penguins but also the postcards of the penguins. So if you like this sort of thing, or if you like postcards, then please subscribe, share, and hopefully we will see you in a future vlog.